Hi everyone, I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in snowy Canada. Happy December 1st, can you believe it? December, seriously, like wow, there goes most of the year. Anyway, let me just fix that just a little bit. Anyway, oh, this has been an exciting day. Well, not because I shoveled snow, not because of that, but because today, December the 1st, is the first day of our pre-order for the January to June Mini Catalog and Sale-a-bration. We get to earn Sale-a-bration freebies just like you. How awesome is that? So, the other thing is, this is really cool. Demonstrators can also order the mini Stampin', I say mini, I don't have it yet, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So why am I telling you what demos can order? I'll tell you why. And then we're going to stamp. So because when you join my team and you order your starter kit, you can get goodies from the new mini, so you can start playing with them soon, and you can also order the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Really? That's true. So what I want to say is I'm just going to put the link to join up in the description after the video. Now, hi Marcy, welcome. Welcome everybody. If you're new to me, say where you're from. Hey Sandy, yes, happy Tuesday and December. So, hey Janice, welcome. Okay, so I have a birthday coming up and I wasn't going to do anything for it, like nothing personally, but I was going to do something for you. Thus, here we go. So because I have a birthday coming up, I can give away 3 coupon codes. So I have 3 codes that are all $7 each. And this is what we'll do, because if I said it right now and then you didn't have a chance to order, well, that wouldn't be fair, right? So from December 3rd to December 7th, don't place your order online because then I can't apply the code. Message me here or via my email, and I will put the email up in the description as well. So the first 3 orders that I get that are $40 or more, you get $7 off. Woo! So it's kind of my own little surprise. So it's better to give than receive. That's what I say. Oh, we got lots of people here. Hey, Stacy and Lisa and Diane from Saskatchewan. Awesome. Awesome. I think we're all enjoying the snow. Anyway, so you might be wondering, why do I have this here? And there's a reason for that. It's because rather than looking at my desk, basically. But we're going to use this paper tonight. Well, I'll show you the 2 pieces. So when you get a piece of paper like this is 12 by 12, and this is, I always have to look these up because they're new to me. This is the Fine Art Floral paper. Is that right? Yes, checking my work. And this is actually in the mini. So when you look at paper like this, you're like, what am I supposed to do with that corner? Well, I'm going to tell you. Serious YouTube. Oh, Sandy, December 7th, a day that will live in infamy. Wrong year, mind you. Hi, Mary. Okay, so this is the actual piece we'll be using. It's the same thing. What am I going to do with this corner? That's what we're going to do. So let me move that aside. And, oh, I just want to show you now. These are last week's cards, as you remember. Okay, so this is the same. We're using the same set. We're making a different card. So using the, I always have to, this is again so new to me, using the art gallery bundle. All right, so we'll set those aside. And so here's the card I made using the dark blue piece. And this actually is already on my blog because I am a part, well, actually I started the Positive Inkers Global Design Team. And we hop on the 1st of every month, which just so happened this was my blog hop day. So this is a card that's on my blog, and we're going to make this, but in different colors. Alrighty, so here's my paper. The stamps are photopolymer, so you need to put something cushy underneath. And this is the, oh, I had it in my head just 1 second ago. This is the, oh, rats. Don't you hate when that happens? I think it happens once a video. The Pierce mat. Haha, I think that's what it's called. And like I said, you need something cushy, whether it be a magazine, whatever. But I like this because it's handy and I have a whole bunch of them, you know, from when we could do classes. All right, so in person. So I'm going to be using Blushing Bride and Flirty Flamingo for the large flowers. I don't know if I can keep, well, maybe I can. I can keep this card here. So for the large flowers, that's what we're going to do. So let's get stamping. And look at these are the old style. Remember these? Yep. I haven't seen when your birthday is yet, Sandy. There is a delay, so maybe I can't see it yet. Could be there, I just can't see it. All right, so we could hopefully do this in frame. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm inking the large image first in the Blushing Bride. And for this card, you'll need 2. Okay, you'll notice how it's darker and lighter. I love that. And that may be my stamp pad because we do ink so often, ink up in the center, but you don't have to. Ink, you know, go all the way around. So this one might be a little bit different, and I'm fine with them being different ever so slightly. So we don't need this. Let's put that away. I'm trying to keep track and make sure I don't duplicate. And I've got my, don't let me forget the ribbon. I say that every time like you're responsible. You are not responsible for me remembering the ribbon. That's my issue. Okay, so here's the Flirty Flamingo. And at first I was like, I didn't know how these were going to look, but then I really liked it. So remember from last week's video, you don't have to be completely straight on. You can, if it's off by a little bit, that's okay. There's no worries there. So there's the one, and there's the other. So they're not identical, and that's perfectly fine. In fact, I think I prefer it that way. The 5th, oh, you're before me. Well, okay, we're still both Sagittarians. Okay, so there's the flowers, the first set of flowers. Now we're going to use Night of Navy and Balmy Blue, and we're going to use this flower, which would be this one here. So first in the Balmy Blue, I like to do the light first. I think it's the only way you can do it. If you do it the other way around, the dark will take over and you won't be able to see anything. So we'll go, I only need one of these. That's really light. I need to re-ink. Wonder if I could get that darker. Let's find out. Something like your Stamparatus would be good because then you would just close it again. I probably could get that aimed properly, but I'm not going to. I noticed this afternoon when I was playing with colors. Much darker. Yeah, you definitely want to keep your stamp sets inked up. So get the reinkers. I always say that. Get the reinkers. Here's the little piece that is our second part of this. All right. And this is, again, the Night of Navy. Doesn't have to be exact. It's kind of like nice to aim a little bit, of course. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn on my 3rd light. Well, there we go. Wait, 4th light, if you count the ceiling lights. That helps. It's on rechargeable batteries, which is why I wait till the last minute, and then I so often forget, you know? You know, we just finished shoveling and the plow came by. Does that happen to anybody? Or everybody? Yep. Kind of knew that would happen, but I knew I had a video. I do a team video on Tuesdays. Oh, we split up between the 3 of us, and and then this. So I like to make sure I've got everything done before. Okay, so I'm going to use this stamp again, and this time we're using Poppy Parade. So I want to give that a good clean. This is my really looks horrible, but works beautifully. Does not transfer the color back. Stampin' Chamois. So it was completely dried out before the video. and I just ran it under hot water. I think hot water because my hands were cold. You can use cold water too. Both work. All right, so let's ink up that same flower again, like so. I love this color, Poppy Parade. It's one of my happy colors. Okay, so you know the magic is going to happen. So here we go. And in comes the pieces, already die cut. There they are. Now you'll notice I didn't stamp a second time on this. I just thought that looked perfect on its own. Whereas the blue was a little bit light and I thought it needed something. So these two will be these two, obviously. And if you want to add Wink of Stella, and we might at the end, unless I talk too long, we'll do that too. Now you'll notice that, you see my scissors are in my hand now, that I have these little flowers here and this little bit here and here. Yes, I did. I cut it. Yes, I did. I didn't really want a Poppy Parade leaf, and these are not really the right scissors for this, but these are what I have downstairs, so this will do. There's that piece. Oh, I could fix that ever so slightly. You just want to get any rough edges kind of off. Alrighty, and then this flower. They're mostly tucked under, so they don't have to be perfect. Wonder if I could use that little flower too. I didn't use that on either. And I also will have to finish that one. So let's keep cutting. I didn't want to cut this before the video because it would be like, how would you manage that? I always have to think which side I want to cut from. And I'm sorry if this is confusing. I'm a right-handed person that uses scissors with their left hand. Always have. I'm not sure we can use that. It's pretty tiny. But I do have to take off this little bit. So let's do that. Not my neatest. Okay, there. Now remember I said we have this paper. So there's the paper there. That's pretty plain. It looks like an artist has, smeared some color on there, and that's fine. But we're gonna make it look pretty because that's what we do, right? And they don't have to exactly match this. I did have these colors done. Then I went, yeah, nope, I'm gonna do it my way. Oh yeah, I forgot. I want to take this one off too. And we'll use this one. It gets kind of lost in here. So I figured we'll do that too. There, alrighty. I should mention that, oh wait, this is Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, there's new Christmas stories on Netflix tonight, as I have watched all of them. Yes, all of them. Every last one. Anybody else a fan? Okay, like I said, I don't think I'll use that piece, so we'll make that little guy go away. All right, and then we're just going to start putting everything together. So we are going to pop this one up and a few other things. Let's see what it says. No snow. Ah, see, we got your snow, and then you got our decent weather. We're trading off from province to province, I think. All right, so let's pop this up. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be popped up. I always find that pieces, I don't know why, it doesn't need that much, so we'll use little pieces. And I did bring it. Ta-da! I am also going to be sending out a newsletter. Probably won't go out till tomorrow, or else I'm going to be up late tonight. I'm not sure which will talk more about the $7 coupons that I have to give away. So, because I know I talk pretty fast. Ooh, I binge watched that, Sandy. Virgin River, I binge watched the entire second season. As soon as I went, what? It's available. that was it. So then I'm like, okay, I've seen that. Okay, I'm going to use Tombow. And this one might be clogged. Yep, go to another one. I have to get my needle out, I think. So, oh, I should tell you the dimensions of this, because you know I always do it during the video. So this particular piece of DSP, again, that's the Fine Art Floral. This is 3 1/4 by 5. Kind of unusual size, but you know, it works. Okay, all of these, I had all these in a container this direction, and I think we're not getting any cooperation. Okay, well in that case, let's switch to the Stampin' Seal, because it works. You know, it's kind of like I give up. And I don't have the proper tools here to, or I don't want to take the time actually either to, you know, take it apart. All right, and then this one gets popped up. I did a little bit of stuffing things in after, okay, because that one's going to go right about in there, sort of. So I'm going to cut a little bit more. Hey, Krista, welcome. We are playing with the art gallery bundle and the DSP as well. So fun. We've got here just some perfect time. So this is this card that I've already done for my blog. And this is the card we're working on. So there's like, these are like night and day. You know, this one is super bright and this one's very subtle. And I don't know. I like both of them. I know, how long did that take to get that little piece off? It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's see if we can do this with my fingernails. Yes, I can. All right. So then we're going to slip that underneath. And they don't have to be identical, the cards. I mean, there's no reason to make them identical. All right. I think this lighter one should go down here. And again, wait, I have a third one. Let's see if we can get the third one going. And if not, then I definitely have to work on it. Hey, Grace, no worries. We're only part of the way through. Oh, this one's working. Now, I don't use a lot of Tombow because it's paper. I forgot to cut out that one little piece there. There, so we'll angle it so, oh, what little piece? What little piece? I don't see anything. And then I might have even used glue dots because I do that. Does that make sense? Oh, hey, Julie. No worries. No worries. I love this bundle. Like, this will be in my January classes that are not ready yet, but I will have January classes on this. Online, of course. As it were, this is the cards we've been dealt. That's the way it is. So what I like to do when I'm making a bunch like this is, this area doesn't really need anything, but kind of stretch it out a bit and just try to hit as many areas as possible. So maybe the little one can go under there. Speaking of little ones, can I tell you a quick story while I'm gluing these? So my daughter sent me a video tonight. And it was of the baby. Well, baby, he's almost 8 months old, but he's still a baby. He's just a wee tiny guy. And he was going, like that. And next word out of his mouth was, ma'am. I'm like, no way. So I played it again. I went, I heard mom. I heard mom. And I went, yeah, you know what? Really? You have to teach him to say da, 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 da. So that's who he calls for it in the middle of the night. Yes. Okay, so there we are. We've built everything. Just this little splash of color helps because that's so light there. So very light. Now, did I lose it or not? Oh, please tell me I didn't drop it. Oh, there it is. Phew. Okay, so let's go over it. So we use this stamp set, this, and that. And for the sentiment, so that's art gallery. For the sentiment, this is a Sale-a-bration set. Love the font. Love the font. I had to make a card like this. That was sad. But I like this one. We're in this together. So what I did is, using the same color as the base of the card, which is Calypso Coral, and let's go over it. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5.5. And take your bone folder, much better. Make it stay flat. So I had it like this and went, yeah, nope, I have to do what I did here, which is take a piece of vellum, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and put it behind, and it just kind of calms down the background a little bit. Not that it needs calming, but just kind of, I just love the way it looked. So hopefully that's, there, move it up. All right, like I said, I don't use a ton of glue. Again, it's paper. So Julie also bought this at the product premiere. So as demonstrators, we were able to purchase this from On Stage at Home as one of the perks of going virtually to the event. So that was awesome, because I love new product, you know. Okay, then we're going to put this on here. But of course, there's a couple things we still need to do. Come on. Oh, wait, that's not the one. It was this one. Use the one that's working. I know I didn't put that away yet. That can go. All right, so let's put this on here. And by the way, stay tuned this week, because I made 2 more cards different than these using the DSP, some DSP, not telling you which one. And I thought, well, that's weird. Did you hear that? Something across the room, there's nobody down here, just fell. That didn't freak me out, not in the least. No, not in the least. Not in the least. All right, so I forgot to do the inside. Let's do the inside. I didn't forget completely. Not completely. We do need, I've got an awful lot of scrap paper back here. Let's just put something, I'm sorry, this is really ugly. Let's just put this underneath, because we're going to go off the edge. This will be similar to last week, but different colors. Now, do I want to use that color? I do not. So this was the Poppy Parade, the last color on here. Let's make sure it's, yep, it's 99% gone, which is good. And I think, oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you, Kathy. Yep, you know what? This is, everyone says, what, more flowers? No way. Like, these are so, it's so beautiful. Hey, Norma Jean, yeah, you caught me live. Late doesn't matter, and there's always the replay. But yeah, hello. You know what? I think I'll go for this corner. I always try to pick something a little bit different. If I did the same every time, it'd be here and here. Wow, you can see there's a little bit of red still on my stamp pad, so clean it better than I did, okay? Yeah, don't do what I do. Well, do what I do, just don't do it the same way as me. All right, and then we're going to bring in the Night of Navy. And I noticed that I got ink up here, so I'm just going to get rid of that. You wouldn't want to wreck the... in case you're wondering why I do this, I make sure it's dry. That's really the only purpose. Yeah, you can see the purple, like the red and the... I shouldn't say, the Poppy Parade and the Balmy Blue made this kind of purple. Well, you know what? Just go with it. Just go with it. I am not forgetting the ribbon. I'm not forgetting the ribbon. I'm not forgetting the ribbon. That's quite different, but you know what? It's always good. So let's put that in, then we'll finish the front. And I know I was talking about the sentiment, and then I switched topics. My bad. Uh-oh. Why does that look so big? Let's make sure I didn't. Nope, it's right. Okay, so the inside, I don't think I wrote this one down. This should be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. No, I didn't write it down. But you'd think I would know this by now. After all this time. I actually like that purpley red color. Reddish purple blue color. I'm liking that. So if you make a mistake, just keep going. Just keep going. Be a Dory from Finding Nemo and just keep going. Okay, back to the sentiment. So here's what I did for the first one. And I actually did it the same. So this is Calypso Coral. And I heat embossed it in white, and then I fussy cut. So but the piece was large, so I was actually able to put it in the cutter, get this straight side, and then just cut around. And just take your time when you're fussy cutting. Everyone does it a little bit different, and that's perfectly fine. So let's not forget the ribbon. Let's put our lid on. Let's put our lids on first. Okay. Okay, here's the ribbon. I didn't open it this time all the way, and I just get this nice little piece coming out. Okay, so you know I like little loopy things. It's not like I'm loopy or anything, but I like little loops. So especially given the size of this, I don't want it to overtake, so I want something small like that. So I just use my finger. You have 2 loops right there. You can always adjust them, and you know what? The smart person puts on her glue dots first. All right, I don't want to get another tool, so I'm going to use my fingers, nails to take those off. Normally I would use my take your pick tool. They do tend to stick to my fingernails. Probably yours too. All right, and then we're still not done. Let's see if that's the right spot for them. So I want them kind of like that. Oh, see, glue dot has joined me. Thank you, glue dot, you're wonderful. All right, so my one loop got kind of wrecked, so we're going to fix that. And it's no big deal to just take it off the glue dot and loop it around again. And I am pressing that in with my fingernail. Alrighty, and then you know I like these frayed ends. This is what I love about this ribbon. And what's this ribbon called? This is actually gold trim. Now, I guess it's not really considered ribbon. This is from the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack. There, just like that. It just unwinds beautifully. All right, so let's pop that up. And then we're almost done. We can't rush these things. Let's just look at where this is going first. Okay, I'm going to cut this. So we always, you know me, and you don't waste anything. We use the entire outside, but this piece is a little bigger than I want. So I want a little piece over here. And yep, taking the backing right off, just throwing caution to the wind here. And then there, and if I put them in the right spot, it looks like it. What I'm trying to do, in case you're wondering, so this is popped up right here. So this is basically going to straddle that piece, like so. Otherwise it's double popped up, and that doesn't work for the card. Not quite done though, because, and I didn't put them on this one, and I don't know why, but I brought them, thus we're doing it. Okay, so these are the gold glimmer dots, and I just thought they'd look pretty, and I might just go ahead and put them on both of them. How's that? Oh, thank you. I love your comments. Thank you. Makes me feel good, because I'm like, they're going to say, oh my goodness, that card is so boring. It's so light. But by adding the Poppy Parade and then that Night of Navy, I think it kind of brought it up a little bit, you know, to a slightly prettier level. Okay, so there's 3, 5, 7 like that. I think 7 might be a little bit too much. And I've even started using these bigger ones. There's one missing from right there. So let's go with a big one. Wow. Again, I always avoided those, and I always ended up with those being the last ones I had on the sheet, but not anymore, my friends, not anymore. Let's go there. Okay, so that was noisy. So here's the question. Do you have a preference? Do you like the dark one, or do you like the light one better? I would have said before I started this one, but I might have, I don't know. I'm wavering. My goodness, I'm wavering. What else do I have to tell you? Okay, so we talked about the joining. We've talked about, thank you. I'm glad it is a beautiful set, Marcy. It really is. And I would not say it if I didn't mean it. Oh, I know I was going to show you. Okay, so notice how this piece is smaller. I think this is, I don't have a measuring tool down here. It's smaller, but if you look here, I hope you can see that. I don't know because the video is so far behind. What I decided to do was take the bouquet stamp. So this is Poppy Parade. Yes, this Poppy Parade. And then in Poppy Parade, I stamped all the way around. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it. I didn't photograph it for my, I did photograph it for my blog and I didn't like the way it turned out. You could hardly see it. But that's just another something you can do there. But there we go. So let's see, we have light, hard to pick. Yes, it is hard to pick. Light, light. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm rather liking this. I really am. All right, so to finish up, sign up for my newsletter when you head over to my blog, because then you'll get more information if you haven't already signed up. If you've already signed up, don't worry about it. Ooh, look what I found. There we go. I hope this is the one with something in it. Yeah, and add a little Wink of Stella. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, sign up for my newsletter. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. And by the way, ladies, you can subscribe to my YouTube too. You can see all the videos there very nicely. Just a little bit of Wink of Stella. Like, don't overdo it. You don't have to do every little bit. And Wink of Stella is just perfect. And I know it probably doesn't show up on the camera, but that's okay. I know it's there. I agree with you, Sandy. I would have gone with this is what I would normally have done, but I do like this. So there we go. That's a very springy looking card. I know we're just like in December, but hey. Anyway, there we go, my friends. I'm going to see you next Tuesday again. Probably for a sneak peek, but it'll be different product this time. Ooh. Yes, so I do hope you'll join me again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And have a wonderful rest of the week. Don't shovel too much. I mean, shovel what you have to, but you know, don't overdo it. And yeah, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Bye-bye.